Good evening, YouTube. It's Fred here from Hillians Bricks, and we are doing Friday Lego deals, even though it's only Thursday. And the reason for that I'm doing it today is that for those who know me, know that I'm originally from Belgium, and tomorrow there's quite a big football game on, starting at 8 o'clock, and should finish by 10 o'clock, but it could last all the way up to like quarter to 11 if it goes to extra time. So I thought, let's not do like last week and pre-record it. Let's just do a live session, and I thought I'd bring it a day forward to give you an update on all the deals there are. So if there's any deals throughout the day tomorrow, I will put them on my Discord channel as always. So if it's the first time here, go check out the link in the description below. We have a free Discord server. Anyone can go and join. Just read the rules, accept them, and then you will have access to the entire server where we post deals on a regular basis. And these deals are not necessarily just to the UK alone. So we will also look in the US, and some of them even apply to mainland Europe, especially when you start finding deals on Amazon France, Germany, Spain, and so forth. Those help for mainland Europe as well. Hi James. So we're going to start tonight slightly different, and for those of you who know, today is a slightly different day in terms of what's happening with Lego and Bricklink, because the Bricklink Designer Program started today at 4 p.m. and I wanted to start with that, and I'm going to transition to that. So already here, so you can see. So essentially, the Bricklink Designer Program is some Lego ID sets that didn't make it, having a second shot at it. And today the crowdfunding started. So I think there's 7 sets here that were on the shortlist on the first wave, and 5 of those will potentially make it. So the first 5 that meet the 3,000 pre-order limit will make it. And there are some sets that are already kind of like sold out, and I just wanted to highlight in case you're looking for any of these sets. You'll still get VIP points for this. You don't get gift with purchase, but yeah, you can see the Castle in the Forest was sold out literally. I think it was 38 minutes or something. That sold out. I managed to snap up a few of those. Then the fishing boat is also sold out. I think that took just about an hour or two to sell out. But then there's some of them are still available, as you can see. These are already fully funded, so it means it's going to happen. So you have the Safe, which is £40, and then you have the Pursuit of Flight, which is £45. Those are also fully funded, so only one more can make it, and it's looking like it's going to be here, the Kakapoo, and the other 2 will not make it by the looks of it. So you got a pre-order now. They're likely going to start production in September, and then delivery will be somewhere in December, January, according to the website. So I do like these 2, but I feel like I've already splashed out on the Castle in the Forest. I think it could be potentially good from an investment, since there's only a limited amount of production. As you can see, only 5,000 will be made. So I thought I'd start with that, highlight it, because rest assured by this time tomorrow, well, I would say even within maybe 3-4 hours, this one will be sold out, and probably this one will be sold out as well. So it gives you very limited room. So there will be a second round of crowdfunding for some other sets that are further down the list. We haven't got any further details yet on when exactly that's happening, because they seem to have changed some of the things in the timelines. But yeah, there's some interesting sets on here as well, but only the ones that I highlighted here, those 7, are up for crowdfunding now. So yeah, that's where I wanted to start it. It's not necessarily a great deal, but I think it could be good from an investment perspective. It's going to be slightly different. It's officially from Lego, but you're not going to get the instruction manuals. I think they're going to be digital, so that will be slightly different. I also read somewhere that it's not going to have any printed elements, so it's all going to be stickers. So that's slightly disappointing. But yeah, I think so, this set just went so fast. And the website was crashing as well throughout the time it went live. But we're going to go back to the normal flow now. We're going to start with Tesco, as we always do. So not much has changed in terms of the deals. Now, last week I kind of only skipped over these because they weren't that great deals in comparison to what was available on Amazon France, because last week Amazon France had that 3 for 2 deal, which kind of blew out a lot of the other deals. Now, unfortunately, the 3 for 2 deal on Amazon is no longer available, which actually makes some of these deals, or most of these deals, actually some of the best pricing that you can find now in the UK. So if you're looking for any of these sets, I think Tesco is pretty decent in terms of pricing. I would take except the battle pack. You can get that from Argos, 2 for 15. But yeah, I think the Star Wars, the Brickheads Mandalorian is always a good set for an investment. Same with the Clone Troopers, although I did mention that last week you could get these for £15 if you order from France. But for those people who look into part out, I did mention this set last week. So they finally updated the description. So it's the Spider-Man and Doc Octopus mech. I think the part out is around 3-to-1 ratio for this set. And those are the sets from Tesco. Now we're going to go to Sainsbury's. They've got a few sets on here now that are quite interesting. First one is a Hedwig. I think you've seen similar pricing elsewhere now, so this is clearly coming down in price. I think this set will do really well once it retires. I think it's a... I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I actually bought this set as a display. I think it's beautiful. I enjoy the build of that as well. And regularly still twist the wings to go up and down. You know, I think it's a nice display piece. And clearly with the new set that's come out as well. Yeah, I think it's going to be popular. It's a collectible item. I do like my microfighters. If you just want to buy the one, either buy it here or Amazon using our affiliate links. But yeah, £6.75. If you just buy the one, it's probably the best price. Although I will show you later, if you're looking to buy multiple, there is a better offer elsewhere that you can do for the others. And the other sets I'm just not too sure about. Next I want to talk about a cashback offer. So we always look at cashback, right? So we have two websites, Top Cashback and Quidco. And the first one we're going to go to is Quidco for George at Asda. I always look at which one has the better deal, because you can get all these retailers are listed on both of those websites, but they don't always have the same conditions, and it changes week by week. One week Quidco is better deal, next week will be Top Cashback. So we highlight what's currently available and what the best deal is. So for George at Asda, you get 6.65% through Quidco, and they've got a few sets on sale. If it actually loads up, maybe I need to refresh it. So clearly it doesn't like me doing it. So here we go. Yeah, so I've done the filter by brand. Nothing really amazing, I would say, in terms of that jumps out, apart from this new set here, Lego Friends, 41679. This fairly new set. I think it's price matched on Amazon as well. Other sets, nothing amazing. You see the one that was decent as well, the Boba Fett helmet, is out of stock. But other sets you can probably find cheaper. But yeah, you know, you got to remember you can add in that cashback offer as well. But I think that set was not too bad, because I saw that was price matched straight away by Amazon. Hedwig cheaper at Zavvi, yeah, probably. That's why I think it's you know, and with, you'll see in Zavvi there's other deals as well that I'm going to be coming up, because it's one of the retails I'm going to cover. Now we're going to go to Argos, and Argos have some discounts on right now of 1/3 off on certain sets. Now these are not necessarily the bottom prices that I've ever seen, but they're probably some of the best pricing that you can see right now for these sets. So I haven't highlighted any particular ones that I think that just stand out, but I just wanted to highlight, you know, there's 20 to 33% off on a lot of the sets. The one I do like is the Lego Tractor, but that's going to come up in Amazon. So if you're looking for that one, I will show you the Amazon link, because we appreciate people can use our links, because these are affiliate links and they generate some revenue, which we actually use to fund our future giveaways. So once we receive our first check, we're actually going to create a video for this and show what we do with it and how it will work going forward. So we appreciate that. And yeah, we want to do more often giveaways, and, you know, potentially bigger giveaways as well. So it's nice to see that people have been using our links, because it's exciting to see that we're going to be able to do more giveaways potentially. And next I'm going to go to Costco. So I featured Costco last week. Now I'm not a member of Costco. You need to have a membership. You can just sign up online. I think it's £15 a year. By all means, well, from what I see, it's definitely worth it if you're going to buy lots of Lego. And I think if you go in store, I think there's different membership levels, but there's some sets here that are pretty decent in terms of value. So you can see here you can get the new Looney Tunes minifigure pack. I actually got 2 boxes of these delivered, not from this retailer but from another one, and you can see it's now £90, and each box has literally 3 full series, 3 full sets in there. So you're all 12 in one series, I believe. So yeah, so there's 36. So if you're looking to resell these minifigures, that's probably a good deal. Next, some other ones I want to highlight is clearly the Ferrari. This I highlighted last week as well. You see £108.89 is a very good price. So It's going to come to an end very soon, so the 5th of July. And then I think there's one more. It is this family house. I think that's quite nice. And clearly their math doesn't add up, right? Because it's 42 minus 8 is not 30. So someone needs to update their website. But yeah, £30.89 I think is a decent offer for this set. And that is Costco. And now I'm going to go to iwantoneofthose.com and then Zavvi. They're actually part of the same group, but again, use cashback offers. And on this case, we're looking at top cashback, and we're going to go to. I think it's actually the same on Quidco, to be honest. So it's 5% for new customers, 3% for existing customers. And there's only a few things I want to highlight on iwantoneofthose.com, and it is that they have the 3-for-2 Lego busts, but what you will see as well is when we go to Zavvi, they have the same offer. I just think if you are an existing customer at one and not at the other, you might want to benefit the extra, cashback by signing up for the other one as a first-time customer. I'm not sure if they'll link the two because they're both part of the Hut group, if they will see that as a new customer, but in all means it's worth a try. So that's why I thought you might want to try that. I've already bought from them, both of them previously, so I can't do that test. Now next, I said we're going to go to Zavvi. Similar offer. Unfortunately, last week, we were seeing like 10 and 12% for new customers. Now these offers are kind of gone back in line with what it used to be previously. So you see 5% new customer, 3% existing. So same as iwantoneofthose.com. And there's a few deals that I want to highlight. Again, see, as I mentioned, they also do the 3-for-2 on the busts. So that's the same as the other one. But then there's a few sets that are. This one's not amazing in terms of discount, so it's £10 off if you use this code LEGO911. But this has not been discounted really anywhere. But I'm starting to see it appear in more retailers gradually. So we might see some better deals coming soon for this one. Next one is the Land Rover. That's quite a nice reduction if you add in the cashback as well. I think on Amazon it's about £104, but clear on Amazon you don't get cashback. You add 3 or 5% on top of that, and you are below £100 for the Land Rover. And then there's things like this one. I like this set. It was slightly cheaper on Amazon Prime Day, but again you can take into the cashback offer on top of this, which will bring it just around the £60 mark, I believe, depending on what if you're a new or an existing customer. And remember, I also talked about the microfighter earlier, where you can find it potentially slightly cheaper if you're looking to buy in bulk quantity. Well, it's through Zavvi, and remember you get a cashback offer on top as well. So they got 3-for-2 offers on, so always good for sets like the mech armor sets, or as you can see they got the Millennium Falcon here, so 3-for-2 works out $666 each. Yeah, I think there's the list has that's slightly reduced. I think they might have sold a few sets already. But the sets for me that are worth on here are probably the Marvel one and the Star Wars. The rest I'm not so sure if they are worth investing in. But yeah, I've got quite a few of these Millennium Falcon microfighters already. So that's Zavvi. And as Big Daddy said, there's other sets there that is worth looking through as well, that are good in terms of value. We're going to go to Smith's next, and it's just this set that I've highlighted before. You can get this set now for £20 off essentially, and whenever you see a modular building discounted, it's always a good opportunity to snap up. As you can see, home delivery, they have availability, and it's rarely that you get this sort of set discount. Now you can also do it from Hamleys. Hamleys, I'm not covering Hamleys because there was no real deals on there. Hamleys have this set as well for £150, but they can get 10% off, and then there's a cashback offer usually as well, which kind of works out at the same price. So that's why I think this might actually be the better deal, because you don't have to wait for the cashback to arrive. You get the instant cheaper price. And I've never had issues with Smith's delivery either. So the next we're going to cover is one retailer we've talked about on our Discord server earlier in the week, and then we've received some deliveries. I think a few people have, but it's not one that we've actually featured before, and it was quite a good find, to be honest. And it is WH Smith's. So on Quidquo, WH Smith, you get 10.65% this cashback, which is very generous, right? When most of us bought the deals earlier, it was only about 8%. And WH Smith have some sets that tend to be retired now. Just for people who haven't seen my recent video, I didn't even know if I featured these ones. I don't think I did. I've got some of the retired sets. I had quite a few retired sets, and they all came in good condition. And what I'm going to show you next is some sets that are also on the website. They show as retired as well, so you can flip them quite quickly, potentially for a profit. And they're slightly overpriced, but they have an offer on. If you spend £50, you use the code summertime in checkout, and you get £12 off, which is a big chunk, right? So you just want to make sure you spend that £50 limit to get that maximum discount. And let me just go through. So some of the sets, so you see here at the top, I'm not sure if actually it is visible, but probably is. So yeah, you get £12 off when you spend £50 using code summertime. So this set, for example, 76093, you can get it for £11. So remember, you're probably worth buying 5 to get that £55, and then you take £12 off, and it's going to cost you 43 for 5 of these. So it's going to work out less than £9 a unit. And I think these go on eBay for £15-16 already. So if you want to do a quick flip, it's worth looking at these sort of things. Hi Slordegard, how are you? So this is some of the sets. As I said, I bought quite a few microfighters that retired. Unfortunately, they're no longer available, but there's some other sets that are on there. So for example, this one here, Lloyd's Journey, $14.99, slightly overpriced, but again, look at it, you buy 4 of those, it's going to come at £60, take the £12 off, it's £48, and you can do this code multiple times. It's not like it usually once, it's once per transaction, because I did it 3 times and there was no issue. So £48 works out at £12 a unit for this set. And again, I've seen these, already go for in the 20s on eBay. So yeah, and it's free delivery, as you mentioned, Big Daddy. So yeah, you don't get any charge for delivery. So that's why it's definitely worth it. And there's one final set. I've only chose 3, and there's they seem to have a lot of Ninjago movie stuff as well. So it's worth looking into it. But my biggest recommendation is just aim for that £50 threshold. Don't go spend like £100 just because you can use a promotion code multiple times. Just be aware that the stock might go quite quickly after we promoted this, because we did see when a few of us started buying them earlier on in the week, the other sets, they disappeared quite quickly afterwards. So I'm not sure how much stock they sit on. The one thing I did notice, I'm just going to show you, there was some people had some issues with the packaging. Mine was all okay except for one, because it came with a security tag. I actually taken off the security tag and it kind of ripped, because I didn't feel like I should be sending security tags to people. I'm probably going to keep this for a giveaway at some point. But yeah, this is another one of the sets that I got. So it's a 75263, the Y-Wing Microfighter. But yeah, all the other parts were in great condition. But yeah, some of us shared some pictures on our Discord server as well. Hi Nisa. And next I'm going to go to a place we don't really often go to, which is a surprise. And it's Lego.com. So just to highlight, on top cashback, you currently have these cashback offers. So if you spend £200 plus, you get 8%, 7%. Although it says online purchase 3%. So I don't know what the difference, because you should be buying online anyway, right? So kind of confuses me. When you how else would you get the cash back? I think this is a bit of a caveat. So I think it's maybe because that's the standard, and these are just what they're doing as a exclusive offer, because normally it's 3%, but now we're getting a bit more. But I just wanted to highlight a retired set, and it's not because that this is a great deal, because this has been cheaper, and it's the Corvette, right? But this set is retiring. Technic sets tend to do quite well over time from an appreciation perspective, but if you want the gift for purchase, for example, you need to get £95 worth of spend currently to get the Adidas shoe. You get also VIP points, and potentially you could sell this in a profit. Now, I do know that this set was cheaper. You could get this for like £20. But if you want, for example, the gift for purchase, I think this could be a good set, for example, that you might want to buy. And I just wanted to highlight that they have a few sets on the retiring soon section that I've discounted. But the set that I see value in is that one. The others I don't really see as having much, if any, potential, to be honest. So that's why I just wanted to highlight the stuff that's on lego.com. So we're getting close to the end. Next is going to be another retailer that we've never used before, but I think they are reliable. But again, it's a very beneficial cashback offer that you can use, and it's top cashback, and it's through a company called JD Williams. So it's a home shopping company. As you can see, new customer 10% cashback. That's very generous, right? I've never shopped at JD Williams, so if I wanted to buy some of these offers, it's definitely worth snapping up. And they have lots of sets on sale. Lots of them are not the best price on sale, so I'm going to highlight 2 sets which I think are good value in terms of sale price currently right now. Now it might have been cheaper elsewhere in the past, but currently I think these are really good, and especially if you think about that 10% on top of it. And the first set is clearly Star Wars The Child. We all know this was around the same price, same price on Argos a few weeks ago. But think about it, you can get that 10% on top of that. Works out at £42 for this set. I think lots of people have been buying this from an investment perspective, though. So I do think there's probably going to be quite a lot of sets in people's storage. So it might not flip that quickly in the future once it retires, because lots of people are sitting on it. But I do think that over time the set will continue to do well once it retires as well. So we all saw that this was selling out quite quickly last year in the run up to Christmas. So maybe it's going to be a similar situation again this year. So that's the first set. And then there's another set, is the Technics Dumps Charger. Most of the times this is like £60, £65 on most retailers right now. But think about this, £52, add the 10%, you're talking £47 for this set when it's normally 90, although, it's never 90 if you know what you're doing. But yeah, if you're looking for this set, I think this is currently the best deal out there as well, for the Technic Fast and Furious set. And next I'm going to move on to Amazon, and there's 2 sets on Amazon UK. I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to share some of the links as well, so if you're interested in buying them, as I mentioned earlier, we use the funds we generate from Amazon affiliate to fund future purchases. So just to give you a reference, I think when we started this in May, we already generated, I think it was for May, it was about £55. So I'm still waiting for that to come through. I think it takes about 60 days. Once that comes through, I will share it openly what we got, and then we plan on using 75% of that. We're going to go buy some Lego. We might do a video of it, and then the rest we'll use to cover all the shipping costs for those prizes. But yeah, we plan on fully using anything that we generate to give back to our community in terms of prizes. So, but the first set is a Speed Champion set, and it is McLaren Elva. So this one has been fluctuating already in price, and I'm actually just going to go on here and share the link already in the chat. So it's as you can see, this is one of the new sets that was launched 1st of June, and it's 28% off already. Now we've seen this before drop down in price, and I think it was even slightly lower than this, but it still is a pretty good deal. Now I do know that in some stores in Sainsbury's they already had the Speed Champions discounted, but that was not across the country, right? It was like a hit. In some places they had it and others they didn't. So it was a hit and miss whether your local Sainsbury's had it or not. The one I went to didn't have it, unfortunately, and I didn't fancy driving further just to make sure to find it, because I do know that on Amazon these will become available pretty shortly afterwards. Knowing Speed Champions, you will usually get them around the 12 to 15 mark quite rapidly. So that's the first set on Amazon.co.uk, and then the next one is the tractor. So I did mention the tractor, as you can see, that was also available on what's it called? I think it was it Sainsbury's? I'm not even sure where it was now. I think it was Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's is Tesco. No, it was Argos. That's the one. It was Argos. But yeah, £10. I think this set will do well in the future. It's not often that I recommend Lego City sets, but this is a unique set, right? So if there's no farming theme, is a wider theme that's out there. If the set retires, I can't see them replace it with a new tractor straight away. So that's why I think it could do quite well once this set retires. I haven't bought any yet, but I'm very tempted at £10. The only problem that you'll see is like, look, there's already 44 people selling on Amazon. That means people are stacking up on this thing, so it might take a while to get your return on investment that you're looking for. So always bear that in mind. But if you're willing to take that risk, it's all a matter of making sure that you buy competitively at a good price. So that's why £10 is probably the price you look for. So nothing in your local list. Okay. Next we're going to go to Amazon Germany. So this week there's nothing really worth mentioning on Amazon France. There were some earlier in the week, but those have kind of sold out. And that's why we highly recommend to follow our Discord server. And unfortunately all the 342 deals have disappeared as well from Amazon France. And just to let you guys know, for people who are watching that are not based in the UK, when we recommend these deals on Amazon France, Amazon Spain, Germany and so forth, it's worth for you guys on the continent to look as well, because you will actually find that even at a better price than what we get to the UK. Because more often than not, we got the shipping cost is higher. We also got a currency translation that gets calculated in there. And for people in Europe, that doesn't take into account. So you get a better price as well. So, but yeah, without further ado, let's start with some speed champions, right? So it is the new Koenigsegg Jesko. This will probably be cheaper at some point in the UK, but currently this is the cheapest that you can find. And so this is the link for the Jesko, and this is if I worked it out, if you buy 4 of them, which is the limit you can buy, it worked out at £15.80 each delivered to the UK, including all the costs for delivery and currency translation. Now, if you have a foreign transaction card that doesn't charge you for foreign exchange, then it's worth putting it in euros, and then you'll get a better price in pounds that way. But yeah, if you don't, £15.80 for each one. Next is another Speed Champion set, and it is the Toyota Supra. So this works out actually cheaper than the Koenigsegg. And let me just put the link for that one. I probably should have put the numbers next to the ones that I'm talking about. But that's this one. And this worked out at £14.23 each when you buy 4. So again, 4 is the limit in terms of the number that they would ship to you. And I do like the look of this set, I must say. I tried to buy this when there was a price mistake at Hamleys earlier, and they still haven't given me an update on where they're at with that. I do expect that's never going to come. But interestingly, I think the cashback is still on the website that was linked to my purchase for the Hamleys mistake, because they had these at £7 on Hamleys, which was clearly a mistake. And then finally, the last set I want to highlight is this set. So yeah, Lego had a combine harvester on a truck a few years ago. My son actually has it. But yeah, it's this Marvel set, 76186, again, one of the new sets. I quite like this Dragonfly plane. Worked out at £14.19 a unit if you buy 4. And it's worth having a look on eBay for these minifigures, because these minifigures are definitely going to go for a higher price combined than the price of the set. Marvel minifigures tend to be in high demand, tend to do quite well. So I think if you're looking to part out this set, I think this is probably going to be a winner if you're looking to sell minifigures on eBay. And again, there's a lot of black elements on this set, so a color that generally will sell as well. So I think that's probably why it's a good set, this one here, in terms of £14.19 now. I must say that this is currently in Germany. I've not seen this discounted in the UK. So these sets have been out now for just over 4 weeks. So they were out 1st of June. Now we're the 1st of July. Typically, I believe that Lego kind of prevents the retailers from heavily discounting newly launched sets for at least the first 4 to 6 weeks. So we might be another week or 2 away before we start to see some of the June launch sets seeing the 20+% discount. So I'm hoping that Argos was going to come up with some 2 for 15 or 2 for 20 or 2 for 30 deals on Lego. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that, because that's usually a good place to see some of those sets. But yeah, that's it really for the Lego deals for this week. But as I always mention, there will be deals throughout the week, and we will be posting them on our Discord server. So stay tuned for that. So yeah. If anyone has got any questions, feel free to ask me now, or feel free to ask me later on the Discord server, because I will be up for a while longer. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.